They are, in my opinion, one of the coolest Mercurial designs Nike have ever put out, but they certainly weren't perfect. Here are 4 things that sucked about the Nike Mercurial Vapor 8. The first thing only applying to the colorways that had that soft, almost fuzzy peach skin finish on the surface, where if somebody so much as breathed too closely to your football boots, it would leave a permanent scuff on the upper, where you could try to clean it off, but for the most part, these are boots that showed their battle scars. Now this is kind of a weird one, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one that experienced this, but something that I distinctly remember about the Mercurial Vapor 8 is that the insoles would move around inside of the boots, where after playing for 20 minutes or so, you'd get a buildup of moisture underneath the insole, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't stick to the underside of the sole plate, causing it to bunch up under your foot. The FG stud pattern is something that really made the Vapor 8 stand out from the crowd, in that it was a really unusual layout with only 2 studs under the heel, with holes in the studs by the way, and then basically 4 main studs in the forefoot with a little toe pick stud and 1 support stud. It provides really aggressive traction on a very well maintained natural grass playing surface, but if the ground is at all on the harder side, look out for issues with instability and just generally a lack of traction. Where unless you were playing on a super well kept pitch, this stud pattern was less than ideal. Where I know what you're thinking, while very cool looking, this silver glass fiber sole plate probably cracked pretty easily, and that was definitely a possibility, but before your sole plate cracked, it was far more likely that your heel studs would break off. Where most FG stud patterns would have 4 studs under the heel, this one only had 2, and with a hole in the middle that probably wasn't for the benefit of the structural integrity, meaning that especially if you played on harder playing surfaces, it was very likely that at least one of your heel studs would break off. Flaws aside though, the Vapor 8 was one of the most fun Mercurials to play in.